that's a noisy road. I don't know what that is, the A30 I think. Oh my goodness, what the heck am I doing out in this rain? Are we going down or up, or what are we doing? There's a path there.
Yeah.
We're going down.
We should probably check.
We should check. Oh, pause. Hang on a minute. So yeah, where are we? Let's start with the where are we? We are just south of Oakhampton, just on the edges of Dartmoor. We've just parked up in what's that called?
Meldon.
Meldon. A little place there. Had a turbo pipe, not very turbo. Let's not go into that. Parked up there. And we're heading out. We started off through that field. Why go through a field? But anyway, we started off going through a field, and now we're just doing a little bit up this track. And as my friend here says, what did he say? What was your observation?
It's raining.
It's raining, yeah. So this young man here, Dan of... Oh, what's your channel? I've forgotten.
Young Man Outdoors.
Camp Life Bushcraft. We all know Dan. It was his idea. He has to take responsibility.
Thank you.
Yeah, for this trip. We've had the dates in the diary for weeks, and it was a case of Peak District. Yeah, like the Peak District. Somewhere else, or the Brecon Beacons. Yeah, we like the Brecon Beacons. And then he says, just the other day, Dartmoor. What does it do in Dartmoor? It rains. Not all the time, but whenever I've been here, it rains. So, we're in Dartmoor. There we are. Hi, I'm Warren Brand, and welcome to another wet Linleys video. Whoa! Jeepers! Dan and I were just kind of there, it's raining, there. And then just kind of looked up and thought, is that the viaduct? Is that viaduct? It blinking is massive. There was that photo just in the pub. You may have caught that intro clip just in the pub. This is a massive viaduct, and it's on kind of round, spindly poles. I've never seen anything like it. It's brilliant. How brilliant. Yeah. I'll have to do some research and see if I can pop in here, maybe some notes in the description about what's going on with the viaduct there, some history, or maybe give you a little bit of a talk about it. Oh, such a shock, so high up. Weird arch thing with a little hole at the back. How about that? What is it, I wonder? Wonder what this is. It's just a brick arch with kind of a notch doorway at the back. No idea. What an amazing place. I don't know what this is. It looks as if it's some sort of quarry. I don't know what that was. Some little arch thing. And set behind is that massive viaduct. And just up here, just see the beginnings of it through the undergrowth and trees is a big dam for a reservoir. It's a nice little river. Oh, it's a lovely area actually, just spoilt a little bit by the weather, but hey, whatever. Get on with it. So yeah, we're out, Dan and I, out for a two-nighter in Dartmoor. We're going up to Willhays and Yes Tor, picking up a few other bits and pieces. It's kind of sort of a figure of 8 path we're going to do. So yeah, like I say, 2 nights. About 14, 15 miles probably in total. So not too far. But I've certainly got a bag on my back today. Just seems heavier than, I don't know, it usually is somehow. 2 days of food. I got some, well, I wouldn't say proper food, but I got some bits and pieces to cook this evening, and quite a lot of water. We got water filter devices so we can pick up more water to follow, but I've still got quite a lot of water. A couple of beers, you know. We're in no rush today. Oh look, more workings, more bits. I wonder what all this is then. It's obviously some sort of quarry. Yeah, can't quite see the route there, but I think that was an old kind of bridge area with an old tramway or something, which may have been used to bring supplies up to build a dam, which is just up here. So like a builder's tramway, possibly. I'm not going to know, am I? Wow, loads of beech trees all in a line, built on top and straddling a wall, an old ancient wall. Look at these roots. A string of beech trees literally on top of the wall. That's amazing. Aren't they sweet? Oh, they're cute little horses. Foals, they're nice. There's another one. Timid, but they're not running away. Oh, sweet. I can hear humming. Is that hydro? Are they producing electricity from here? Maybe they are. Don't know. Cheers. Coffee made. I've got a couple of these coffee bag things. There's always a little bit of waste with these, but not too much. Bit of fresh coffee, no milk, but that'll do. Don't care too much. Well, I haven't been out yet, but it's claggy still. Whatever. So have coffee. I've done a little bit of packing up. I've done my roll mat and a few bits. Leisurely. Pack up a few more bits. Yeah, look. Bits and pieces there. Oh, better get on with that, hadn't I then? Oh, I don't know if this squirty stuff is any good. I've been using it for a while. It seems just effort to do the squirts. Anyway, let's get a little bit of that in there. Get some heat going. I've chopped all the bacon up, so it's a bit easier to kind of cook up a little bit. You can't get 10 rashers of bacon in a pot anyway, so it all curls up, and then I'll stick the eggs in later.
Going in.
Going in, yeah, do it. I think we're good to go. That's one.
10.
And that's the other one. Well, Dan's got these nice rolls. Oh, they're pre-cut. That's excellent.
Yeah.
So there, I'm going to lay them out. Get rid of that. On, as Dan says, like a plate. This silver foil. I can dunk out the breakfast mush. Lost a bit there. 3 are upside down.
Yep.
Well, what are these like really? Am I going to make a mess?
Good. Really soft.
Well, we've had our rolls. They were scrumptious this morning. Kettle's back on again. Dan sorted out some kind of latte packets. I've not had these before. With things with milk, I try and not put boiling water straight on, so I'm going to do a little bit and give it a stir first. There we are. Reduces some of the shock on the powdered milk. Gas is almost running out. We're getting there. Last bit. Frothy, foamy coffee. As if by magic, breakfast to complete pack up in one edit. Leaving no trace. Bit of flat grass, the usual thing, that's all. Let's look at High Willhays. Oh look, there's a sweet little cairn on top. Somebody's been building. I don't visit Dartmoor very often, do I? Should do more often. Don't get down this way for some reason, don't know why. It's nice. See the visibility's just going again though. We're ready to roll out. All packed up. So we are heading. We're going to Yes Tor next, which is just yonder, and then West Mill Tor, or Mills Tor. I can just see it, it's just clearing a little bit. And in the distance, there's the valley, which is amazing low ground. And there were some windmills there as well, wind turbines. Yeah, still windy, but dry at the moment, which is an advantage. They go back a bit, the old status quo group.
Yeah.
Blimey. The sheep hiding underneath the ledge there.
Yeah.
We've had a lazy start to today. For day 2, we've only got, I don't know, about 6 miles to do. So, easy really. So High Willhays,
Yeah.
some intermediate thing, Yes Tor, and then West Mill Tor. West Mill Tor, and then we're going to go kind of around somewhere. Yeah. Nice little rock to climb over. You got to climb on a rock, haven't you? You got to do it. It's got to be done. I think the next one, so Yes Tor, has actually got a trick point. So looking forward to ticking that one off. Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice here, liking it. Yes Tor. There's this flagpole thing for firing range warning No flags flying today. And there's a little bunker. I've just seen that little kind of concrete roof bunker down there with a wood stove chimney. Yeah, Yes Tor. That's good. Just saying goodbye to that. Sunshine. Hello, sunshine. Sun's come out. That's rather nice. Moving on now to West Mill Tor. I think a little bit of a drop down and across the moorland a little bit. This is the low bit. Now we've got to head just a little bit up to West Mill's Tor, and then we're going to retrace steps a little bit and cut across back towards where we're camping tonight. Thank you for sticking with me. Day 2, so it's easy to bin out or skip. Hopefully you're not skipping too much. Thanks for sticking with. There's a little cave there. Yeah, a little cave. Yeah, that's really nice, isn't it? God, West Mill Tor, yeah? It's not really a cave, is it? Just a little crevice.
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 Dirty word.
Crevice. Let's go exploring, shall we? Can I get up here? Yeah, of course I can. Can I get up here? Oh, a bit of bouldering. It's nice up here. Black cows. Oh, they might be horses. Can't tell from the distance. Nice. It's good. Got to get the good views. Yeah! Wow, it's good up here.
Yeah.
So this is West Mill Tor. Yes Tor is just there behind, and then we came from over yonder last night, way over yonder last night. All is good. Now we're going to dip down and round to the viaduct. Yeah, viaduct. So we're going to have a look at the viaduct tomorrow morning, hopefully. Might not be the highest, but I think it's the best of the tors we've seen so far on this trip. It's good. There's kind of a whole line of these rocky features with the curvy, rounded sides. And quite a lot of flat grass area for sticking a tent in this area, and actually, in a way, not as high as Yes Tor or High Willhays, sort of the other side. Obviously not as high, but in a way, more dramatic and better. I really like that craggy, rocky. What was it? West Mill Tor. Yeah. I've got it. West Mizzle. West Mizzle. West Mizzle. That was really good. That little rocky, craggy. Dan's having a wobble. Rocky, craggy West Mill Tor. Certainly come back there at some stage to do a camp. Yep. But it's too early to do that now, and we've got other plans. So we're going to retrace slightly here, curve right. I stabbed him with my pole. Turn right here. I see the viaduct. Yeah. Yep. Turn right and then make our way. Well, losing a bit of height towards the viaduct, and then we're going to ease it left somewhere. Black Down. We might do Black Down on the high ground just by Black Down.
Got to drop down through the valley.
Yeah, old valley. Yeah, water. There's a ford there apparently. Oh, big path. See the big path?
Yeah.
I then cut right, yeah, along the valley side, and then we'll work it out. We could do with a decent view tonight, perhaps of the reservoir. This is really rather a fancy path. We haven't seen anything like this so far. What's the point? And it just kind of fades into nothing at the top, just there. But this is dead straight. It should end up with a slight kink to the right, according to the map. What a view! Beautiful. So I have to confess, Dan is right. He insisted that we came up this way, and I thought, no, I can't be bothered, can't be bothered. What's the point? I was going on. He's not even listening. On and on and on and on. He is listening now. To be honest, we debated whether it was worth coming up here. But yeah, it's great. This is Black Down. So not technically a tor. In fact, it isn't a tor because there's no kind of rocky bit on top, I guess. Is that a definition of what a tor would be? It's got a rocky lumber. So this is like a down area, that's rounded mound, but fantastic view. So Oakhampton, valley through, you can see a big cutting for the railway line and the viaduct, and kind of where we're anticipating camping tonight. Can't see Meldon Reservoir though, not yet, hopefully later. That's a good warning sign, isn't it? We haven't seen anything. There's Yes Tor and West Mill Tor. Higher up than where we are now. It's amazing, we have actually come down quite a way. But we're not going to stay here long. We're going to retrace our steps back down past that little puddle that is actually marked on the map, and then down and round and try and find somewhere for tonight. We've covered quite a bit of ground in the last 5 or 10 minutes. Come off the top of Black Down, when we're just aiming for a little river here. Dan and I have just been chatting away, whiling away some time, catching up with stories and stuff, and we've already now come off the top of Black Down, that little kind of roundy top, and we're approaching via a wet bit. We're approaching a little river gully where there's a ford. Now the idea of coming down and around this way is to pick up some fresh water, well, water that we can filter and then boil, because we need a little bit more water for tonight. We didn't carry enough obviously for the 2 nights, all the meals and hot chocolates and coffees and stuff. So more water collection just down here. That was good. Topped up with a little bit of water, filtered water. Now we're heading off up and around. So what am I carrying now? I've got a litre of unfiltered water, well, filtered water, need to boil it. I've got a litre of other water probably for drinking, so just over 2 litres probably, and that'll do. We've just come off the top of Longston Hill, We traipsed up this way, not quite the same route, yesterday on the way up. We spotted this little hill here, just slightly lower, last night on the way up. I thought, yeah, that'd be a good spot to pitch tent on for night 2. So we're heading back that way now, and we are going to be in good view, hopefully, of the little reservoir here and the viaduct. So, and also the forecast is for slightly clearer skies tonight. So we might be lucky and see a bit of a sunset over yonder as well. Yeah, tents up, we've got a cracking view. I'll show you the reservoir and the viaduct in a few minutes. Priority is hot chocolate. I've got some cookies as well. I've been lugging these. They're a bit mullered, a bit mushed together, but cookies to share with Dan as well. This is the filtered water, so I'm just leaving it rolling boil for just a moment or two. Here we go. You got your biscuits in the tray there as well.
Thanks, Warren.
Sorry they're a little bit mullered.
Perfect.
Yeah, nice hot choc. And a couple of biscuits. I'm not sure you can call them biscuits or cookies really. There's kind of a mushy mess that I shall shovel into my mouth. That's going to be too hot. Let's see what these biscuits are like. Yeah, nice. Bit fragmented though. It's nice out here. We've just got a lovely spot. It's a little bit off the top, which is not my usual kind of pitching location. I kind of like the summit stuff. But here we picked it just so that we could have a lovely view of the reservoir here with the dam, with the overspill. We can't quite see Oakhampton, which is just around the headland here, but the viaduct is just there, and hopefully we'll have a quick explore tomorrow. And that's our pitch locations. There's just a slight fall off on the side of the hill here, but not too much. We'll have a good enough sleep, I think. 2 tents nestled in with each other, a bit sociable. Dan's got his Rubens Chaser 1, and I've deployed my Acto, my usual kind of summer hilltoppy kind of tent. We were hoping for a bit of a sunset view, but there's too much cloud, so sadly that's not going to happen, but it's staying dry, and that's important. It'll be food time soon. Got a rehydrating meal and a few other bits and pieces to enjoy. I'll show you in a minute. So I've got my bowl of mushed Pringles. They'll be well travelled.
Cheers, Warren.
Cheers, aye. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, cheers, Dan.
Salute.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
And Pringles.
And that.
Oh dear. Dan has been pulling my leg about my ritual outline of what I've got for dinner, and he says, right.
Today I'm going to be having...
So in the words of Mr. CLB, it's going to begin with a right. So, right. This is what... Okay, let's continue. Right, as he says, Mr. CLB, this is what we've got for dinner. Our main meal is going to be barbecue pulled pork, and I've got one of these lovely fire pot meals. That's good. They're good. They do a job, and it's a rehydrate, and I put a mark on it, and 15 minutes. So that's that. Now, if you know my channel long enough, you know I'm not comfortable with just the kind of gooiness of this. I like a little bit more sauce. So I'm going to add sweet chilli and garlic stir-fry sauce just to add a bit more goo. I didn't finish all the mushrooms from last night, and Dan's come up with this scheme. He's talked me into making a starter for us. So our meals, I think he's got a curry or something. Our meals are going to be mushrooms with a little bit of sweet chilli and garlic sauce as a starter. How about that? I think that's nice.
So there's not a whole load there, but enough to follow. I've restocked Warren custard. So thanks to Colin of Outdoor Gear Essentials, who provides this Warren custard variety. It's a whole load better than the standard one you get off the shelf. So do look at Colin's website, Outdoor Gear Essentials. So I've got some Warren custard, and we've got some of these little bakewell tarts still to go. You notice we've already had two. We had them for like an afternoon snack. So he's also talked me into, since I've got my Trangia out, I think he's going to provide the water for his rehydrating meal, which is fair enough because it's out and it won't take a long time. But I'm going to continue to pull his leg about it.
That'll be lovely. I will supervise and critique.
Here we go with this little baby. I'm not going to do the full fill point. Let that settle for a bit. And then I'll add my juicy sauce. Will that fold? Yeah, a little bit of fold over. And then I'm going to leave this in one of James's Sussex Outdoors' insulated pouches. Leave that. It says 15 minutes on the packet. I'm going to leave it at least that long, but I will be adding this in a little while as well. I've been reminded about the mushroom starter, so that's next. Glorious this evening, grim last night, wet, windy last night, lovely in the sunshine this evening. It's brilliant. We might even get a sunset, and it's lovely to see the little light shimmering on the water of the reservoir too. Oh, run away. How often do you get a starter when you're wild camping? That's okay. Yeah, that's nice. It down here. Good idea.
Good job, chef.
That's good. I think that's rehydrated. I've added that little sauce packet as well. Heated it up just a little bit. Lots of sauce. It was looking a bit dry earlier on, but lots of sauce. I'm not sure the pulled pork needed the sweet chili or whatever I put in it, but it stayed hot too with this insulated pouch. I've got a little bit more beer to have, and then we've got some pudding. I'll get back to you in a minute. It's about time I got the old Warren custard out. So we got some custard, like I said before, and some mini bakewell tarts. So it's for sharing. Gonna get that going next. Somebody commented a little while ago that they were having trouble finding it on Colin's website. It's under the merch section. There's a load of stuff on Outdoor Gear Essentials website, so do take a look. And I think Warren Custard is under one of the merch sections, so do go and have a rummage. He does loads of good deals.
Lovely. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, pleasure.
Well, dinner was nice. Sunset was pretty good. Much better than rain.
Yeah. A previous time I looked at these, I thought, oh, they look like goggly eyes. They look like goggly eyes this time. Bless them. A 3-course meal. How about that? Mushrooms to start. Pulled pork, main. Cherry bakewells and custard as a dessert. How about that? Yeah, nice. Nice spot of rum, thank you. Oh yeah, that hits a spot. Yeah, well, all tucked up and comfortable. In my bed there's a slight slope, so there'll be a bit of slippage, I think, down towards my feet to the side slightly, but it's whatever it is. We've had a wander around. That rum was nice to end the evening with. We've had a good day. We've had it's not been hard. It's just been an easy kind of wandering around route today, looking at some sights. Picked off another couple of tours. Absolutely brilliant views in a few of those places. More to kind of think about for the future, really. However, it's night time now. A few more bits to look forward to tomorrow. The viaduct, have a little explore of that, maybe find out some of that history. I look forward to that. Catch you in the morning. Night night. Good morning. Kettle's on already. It's just after 7:30. A bit of a lazy start, really. We wanted to be off and at it quite sharp. Didn't want to sort of hang around to drive home day today. A few things to do before we go. So, yep, coffee now. Porridge breakfast. Might have another cheeky coffee. And then pack up and go. We're going to look at the viaduct this morning. So, looking forward to seeing that. I'll catch up with you in a minute. Yeah, using river water, filtered and then boiled for 2 or 3 minutes. Still got a little bit of a tinge of colour. Right, that's my porridge sorted. Pop the lid over. It's in one of James's Sussex Outdoors's insulated pouches just in my trangia there. So I'll roll the top up and then I'll keep warm for 5 minutes or so while it does whatever porridge does. There we are, there's water for you.
Thank you, sir.
It's nice laying here. It's just peaceful. You could just hear traffic. I think it's on the A30, this end of the A30, but only just kind of in the distance. You can hear the water coming off the reservoir. Overspill. That's quite nice. Birds tweeting. Me wittering on. Oh. We're out of our tents. It's not actually raining, but the wind has certainly picked up again and it's showered on and off, so I've just got my waterproof top on to stay warm, and as and when it rains, which it probably will again, I'll stay dry. We are packing up, check everything's clear, and then we'll be off, hopefully in the next few minutes. Oh wreck, a few more rain showers came through, full wet and over trousers. But that's the way it is. We're all packed up, bags on, leaving no trace. Right, from here we're going to make our way back down to the valley, but we're going to have a look at the viaduct. Keen to have a little look, and I've done a bit of research online about it. It's quite fascinating actually. It was built as single track and then was doubled, so quite curious to see how they did that. Thank you for sticking with me so long during this video. Stay to the end if you've got time. Catch you in a bit. Last views of the reservoir water behind the dam. We're going to just drop down here, sort of in the shadow of the dam, but we'll just see the water kind of coming over the top through the little letterbox slots. Oh yeah, wow. We were looking at the map just overnight last night and checking it this morning, thinking, what's the kind of quarry shape markings on it? It's difficult to tell the detail really, but clearly it was some sort of quarry. And that's what it is, a massive kind of bowl quarry area. Beautiful. There's a big lorry loading weighing table here and a
and a weighing scale thing. The dial's gone, so it's well defunct. Oh, Meldon quarries. Some of these boards can be boring and just, you know, about not a lot, but there's info about the viaduct. Opened in 1874. Passengers and freight. Oh, a link from Exeter to Plymouth. Well, that makes sense. By the old London and South Western Railway. Yeah, loads of information. Yeah, wrought iron. Yeah, I read about that last night. Wrought iron. And in fact, it doesn't say that here, but wrought iron, not only the girders, the trusses at the top, but also the posts underneath. It's one of only 2 wrought iron viaducts with the wrought iron posts. The quarry mostly used for ballast for railways back in the day. Yeah, Meldon Reservoir. Well, we've been looking at that, haven't we? Built in 1972, so quite new actually. Well, some old lime kilns. Maybe that was a lime kiln that I saw yesterday or the other day. Well, how about that? Yeah, train-related building. Dan spotted that. Oh, there's obviously some rail infrastructure further up as well. Well, there's obviously some sort of little halt here for pedestrians, you know, passengers, not just freight. But there's no running evidence on the rails. They're all dull and rusty. So disused or locked up, certainly. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a combo of some freight workings, private kind of freight line, occasional use, or a mothballed route. But with this station, it looks as if it's been used in the last, say, 10 years. I don't know. Maybe it was some now defunct little heritage line. Yeah, buffet building Dan spotted with that sign. So I reckon there was some sort of heritage little railway running for a period of time, but clearly not now, sadly to say. We're high up, aren't we? God, way above the treetops. What an impressive structure. So yeah, according to the sign, it was built as single track in 1874, I think, and then doubled a few years later with a kind of a replica structure to the side. So I did notice the kind of double set of columns. Didn't really understand that they were actually because of the 2 conjoined viaducts. It's beautiful. Can't see any of the structure from above, of course, so I'm pleased at least yesterday we walked underneath. Just looking back the way I've just come, you can see the curve of the viaduct leading to what would have been presumably some sort of station, at least the stopping point for the quarry workings. Back in the old days with the old carriage windows you could open, it would have been a fantastic sight to have popped your head out looking over the viaduct sides and then along to the station area there. Brilliant. Well, that is Meldon Viaduct. What a fantastic structure, built from wrought iron, the top decks and the posts, and 150 years old now, 1874. How about that? Reservoir dam there, and then we camped last night on the top of that little summit there, and then in to the side here is High Willhays that we were on the night before. Yeah. And they've even put a special viewing platform for us. And you can see the double set of columns. Which side is the original first incarnation?
I think there would be
is
two.
it this side or the second side? And I'm back, standing underneath again on impressive structure. We've had a good trip, Dan and I, including some tours and some rain and some sunshine, some fantastic views. And to conclude with a little explore around this Meldon Viaduct. If you've been following along all the way, thank you very much for your support. If you have any questions or have you been here, let me know in the comments. Just say goodbye to my good friend Dan.
It's been fabulous. I just said to you earlier, it's been my favourite trip this week.
This week has been your favourite trip. Yeah.
No, it's been really good. Different stuff along the way.
Yeah, we've seen some different views, different things. But now's the time to leave you. So thank you for watching. And from Dartmoor, specifically the Meldon area, including, what have we seen? We've seen High Willhays,
Yeah.
Yes Tor,
West Mill Tor,
West Mill Tor,
Blackdown,
Black
Tor as well.
Back Tor, yeah, Black Tor. Oh, what a catalogue of peaks!
And the reservoir.
And the reservoir and the lovely viaduct from Dan and I. Thanks for watching and bye for now.